On today's video, we have hog attacks, mass hog attacks, in fact, from me yourself, on my little Town Hall 8. Now, these attacks are pretty dominant. And I know this is not a maxed out Town Hall 8, but I'm sure you'll face this in war, these lower Town Hall 8, so you can take these down. The reason why I only do mass hogs is because that's all I have upgraded as far as the offense. They're my best offensive games. So the first step in this, I've already talked about it. I'm going to show you an HGHB as well, so stick around for that strategy. It's a little different using some giants, some healers, and bowlers as well. So if you want to learn that strategy, just stick around. We'll see that in the future. But on these attacks, what you want to do, and what I try to do, of course, you lure the CC first, and then what I try to do is find if there's wizard towers that can be distracted by giants. I use a giant, and the reason I do that, it protects my hogs a little bit more. Now on this attack, since it was so low level, I just kind of spammed in my hogs. I was like, you know what, let's just have some fun with this attack and just go hammer here. I could have executed a little bit better as far as, kept keeping my hogs up, but in the end, it didn't matter. Look at all those spring traps. Oh my goodness, I think I lost like 10 hogs. Did he have all his spring traps together? Wow. So again, even with a non-plan, I was just like, let's just smoke this base. And yeah, pretty much smoked indeed. I did, on these lower tiers, you just kill the CC, find out a point where you want to enter, and then smash the base. What I usually like to do is meet up with the hogs, so create a little funnel action, you could say. That way the hogs will path either counterclockwise or clockwise, and then you sprinkle in your other hogs, and you just kind of circle around the base. But sometimes that won't work just because you're not quite sure pathing and stuff. So on this first one here, I wanted to take my hogs, and then after I kill the CC, I was going to do a giant and then come in with the hogs on the bomb tower here. And then hopefully they would circle from the bomb tower. I'll get to in this once I kill the CC. So how I kill the CC, kind of usually like that. But here's, I want them to go to the bomb tower, to the wizard tower, to the mortar, kind of in this fashion, and then go up towards, say, the 9 o'clock. But if there's a Tesla here or something, I will have hogs shift off to this side. What you usually don't want to happen is have two split hogs, because that means your heal spells aren't doing as much damage, if that makes sense. They're not doing the kick. So I actually did have split hogs, and at this moment I was like, crappity-doo-dah. That's not good, because if you have split hogs, you have to use heal spells in two different locations. It can definitely hurt your hogs, as far as you can't keep them up together. Typically what you want to do, let me pause it, is I would want all my troops to either go to 9 or 3 and then sprinkle in the hogs around. So I'd put a heal spell here and then bring in more hogs up here, and then put another heal spell here and then bring up more hogs, kind of in a circular fashion. Because they split off, since it was a low weight, it didn't matter in the end, but it matters on some of these bases. It was a little bit sloppy, I must admit. A little bit sloppy on my attacking here. Didn't have as many hogs up as I should. I should have had probably like 10 more hogs up. I lost a bunch because they split off. But in the end, it didn't matter. I did get the 3-star. So just be aware of that. Try to find an entry point where you can work your way around the base in one fashion, and it will go well for you. There's a 3-star using mass hoggity hogs. Now we get to the HGHB. Now what is this strategy HGHB? Now, if you don't know, you can use giants and healers, and then there's bowlers in the clan castle. Now the important thing about this, you don't really need many wall breakers, because giants can just plow right through these low level walls. They do a good job, and the healers keep them alive. Now on these bases, you obviously want to stay away from air defenses. If you can keep your healers away from the air defenses, so when you place the healers, make sure they're not within range. But typically, because the giants are out in front of the healers, it's not going to be a big deal. Now what is he doing here? All he's doing is just creating a funnel. He's creating a funnel with some archers. You can actually create a funnel with wizards and anything of that nature. That will make sure that your giants and mainly your bowlers will go into the base. Now this strategy is very nice because you can just you don't have to lure the CC. You can just go right into the CC because the healers keep alive the giants, and you have wizards behind. He did lose a number of giants, unfortunately, early on. He lost all his giants, in fact. So a little bit later on, make sure you put those wizards down. He didn't have the wizards down soon enough, so the dragon just kind of took out all of his giants. But if you have your wizards down behind the giants and the wizards, this clan castle is not a big deal at all. But it doesn't even matter, because look at the power of this attack. You got bowlers up, and then you have hogs. So you make a kind of push inside the base, let the giants do, and healers and bowlers do their thing, and on the back end you bring in hogs. Now the hogs are there for, you know, taking out some of the perimeter defenses. So you can kind of be patient with the hogs. You definitely want to sprinkle in the hogs. You don't, you know, per unit. You can put maybe three hogs per defense. That's a good amount for per defense. And that way you can kind of circle around. If need be, you can put 4 if you want, if you don't want to do 3. But definitely do more than 2. 3 hogs does very well on each defense. And look at that. Bowlers are up, king is up with the ability, and it can take down these bases. I know it wasn't maxed out, but it can take down maxed out bases. He would have had a lot more troops up. It was a little bit late on those wizards, so you know, that's why his giants died immediately because of that. But there's the HGHB. If you are wondering how to use it, how to do it, and yeah, man, get on out there, show us how it's done, and yeah. Town Hall 8 videos using hogs, HGHB hogs, Halo.